On September 11, 2001, on a clear Tuesday morning, an American Airlines 767 loaded with 2,000 gallons of jet fuel crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center in New York City. The impact left a gasping, burning hole near the 80th floor of the 110th story skyscraper, instantly killing hundreds of people and trapping hundreds more. As to my telling of the story, my name is Joseph Romano, and this is my side of the story to 9/11. So where was I during the September 11 attack? So 20 years ago, which is 19 years now, I was 1 year and 5 months old, living in Queens with my mother and father. Like any normal day, September 11 started like any other day. The grass was green, the newspaper was delivered, people were on time for work, and fresh coffee was made. As in my part of this story, I was in my crib at that time, being safe from all this, destruction. So, at 8:40 a.m., breaking news happened about a plane hitting the northern tower of the World Trade Center. I don't remember anything from that incident because, as I mentioned before, I was only 1 year and 5 months old. So, however, I do remember my mom telling me about this story, and she told me that she was calling everyone that she knew from work and from home, and anyone, especially my dad. He was doing the same thing, and clients from work, seeing if anyone is okay and trying to get home as soon as possible. So did everyone from my family. So before I start showing you guys my little museum, or aka little artifacts, I just want to thank the people who have been watching a certain kind of video of witnessing the Twin Towers from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s to 2001. So yeah, you guys been awesome. You guys really have been, keeping this story close to me, and I just really appreciated the people who actually love my story to this incidents during 9/11 and a little bit of stuff like that. So yeah, thank you. So anyways, enjoy the video, and rest in peace the people who lost their lives. So enjoy the video. Hey everybody, so for this video I'll be sharing with you guys the stuff that is left behind in time on 9/11, 2001. So first I'm going to start wearing my rubber gloves, the quality. Here, let me just move the camera here. Alright, so on September 11, 2001, this is the picture that I looked like when I was little. 1 year and 6 months old. Picture me. And these are the two rare photos of the Twin Towers. And here's another one from the sunset view. Very beautiful. And surprising enough, these two photos were actually printed on September 7th, 2001, just about 4 days before the attack. So here's the code to prove to you guys. Like, this is so creepy that this was printed 4 days before the attack. But I was never in the Twin Towers. When I was little, I got to see it, but it doesn't count because my mind doesn't remember any flashbacks at all. So yeah, this is when I was an infant, 1 year and 6 months old. So yeah. So what I have here in these bags is probably some history, and it could be priceless someday in the future. But yeah, let's have a closer look. Here is the Daily News on September 13th, 2001. 10,000 feared dead. So yeah. Here is the newspaper 2 days after the attack. Yeah. Other good stuff. Let me see if there's anything related to 9/11. See, look. I'm gonna move the camera. So here right now, it's, here's the footage of the disaster on 9/11. Some rare documentation, and then there's like a woman crying. So, more destruction. More stuff. Here is one of the terrorists during 9/11. Death toll may hit 10,000 plus. Another destruction in this area. Wow, this is really breathtaking. Like, bad. On here are all the names that lost their lives. Right here. Contributed to our coverage. So yeah, there's a shoe on that day. More destruction. You can zoom this and pause this if you like, but I just like to need some time. So, rescue heroes, fight darkness, disappear. More destruction. I think that was this is actually seen today at the 9/11 museum. So, yeah. Here are the firefighters. The battle grief as they short through rubble. Yeah. The tributes to all the police officers and firefighters. And I think that's it. No. One terrible day's toll of dead and missing. So these are all the people that were dead and missing at that time. Hijackers and cohorts are linked to bin Laden. Yeah, so and here's like the map of all the things that happened during 9/11. So, man, it's sad, and it was also frightening for some people. Jailed bomber. Yeah. And here's President Bush over there. And here's the Pentagon, I think. Yeah, that's the Pentagon. Yeah. And here's the plane structure of how the hijackers hijacked the plane. It's pretty scary, really scary. No, look, let me show you. I can't believe it's on the newspaper. This was like over 20 years ago. And I still have it to this very day. Okay. American air travelers to be grounded infinitely. And other people, courage, that survived the attack. More stuff. Waiting the hardest part for loved ones of victims. Lost our best and brightest. One day job is fatal. This is really, 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 really sad. A huge blow to the airlines. Yeah. And here's a tribute to 9/11. This is really, really sad. And here's a political cartoon of the Statue of Liberty's torch. So, yeah, this is a lot to take in. Ground Zero. Here's it says Ground Zero. So, the day after. I need to sit down. There's Osama bin Laden. It says, "This is the face of Satan." Wow. And it was the heat, not the impact, that felled WTC. And here's the structure of the Twin Towers and how it just suddenly collapsed. Why the towers collapsed. So here's the reason why they collapsed. They weren't like made to support like people from all that smoke. So it's scary. It's very, very scary. Displayed by the disappear, they turn into his shelter's kin. So this is a woman going to a church, cathedral. Experts look for wounded builders. New Yorkers seeing red, white, and blue. And I believe this is the, what does it say? I believe this is the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, it says Brooklyn Bridge in memory of victims of World Trade Center attack. Yeah, and here's another not political cartoon, but a ground to a halt. So this is how the Twin Tower was constructed. They had like 2 basements underground. They had 2 subways, levels. So, man. And then here's more newspapers, which I might have a few in this bag later, but this right now I'm showing you right now. So, man, this is horrible. And Macy's does a little contribution. It says, "We at Macy's are deeply saddened to Tuesday's tragic events. Our thoughts and prayers are with the friends and families of the injured or lost, including the heroes from the fire department, police department, and emergency medical service. We extend our thanks and gratitude to those involved in the ongoing rescue of and relief effort." So, just ads. These are just ads. PC Richard, phone books, and all that kind of stuff. Ads. And you know, the PlayStation 2 came out, and these are all the games that came out during that year. And look, the old computers, what they look like. Sex for Life and canceled stuff. Sales products, VCR cameras, and all that kind of stuff. And more ads. And John Ritter, originally there's companies, okay, there's a little bit of something from John Ritter, the actor. So, political cartoons. So, yeah, you can pause them if you want to read them. Yeah. More stuff. car deals. These are sports areas. Car deals, more car deals. And that's it. Another stuff from 9/11. I'm just so impressed that this magazine lasted for over 20 years now, and I can't believe that it's still around. And then here are more newspapers that I want to show you. Right here, wait, hold on. Right here. This is the newspaper that has never been opened, and this was on September 10th, 2001. So I'm going to leave this here. And this is the newspaper from September 12th, 2001 that has not been opened yet. I'm going to leave this here. And I think there is one... wait, no. There's no... Damn it. There's one more. September 13th, 2001. Here it is. This newspaper that I just showed you guys came on September 13th, 2001. And last but not least, the newspaper that came on... Oh my goodness, this is one of the most rarest ones. This is the newspaper that came out on September 11th, 2001. This was when the newspaper was freshly, you know, like in New York City and all that kind of stuff, and then they didn't even notice that September 11 was about to attack and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't have a bag for this, but I am going to keep this in somewhere safe. So yeah, this is another newspaper that came out September 11th, 2001. So to this very day, we didn't even know that the planes were about to crash to the Twin Towers until after these, you know, newspapers have all the information, especially the one that I just showed you. So that's all I have from September 11, 2001. The newspapers, the pictures. Let me just show you. The pictures, and that's and my story. So that's all I want to share with you guys. If you know anyone who died during 9/11, or if you knew anyone that survived or lost their lives, then, you know, I just like to honor and rest in peace the people who died and didn't deserve to, you know, die this way. Sad, and that's all I want to say, is to never forget 9/11, because it's part of American and New York history. So yeah, that's about it. If you're new to the channel, I want to tell everyone to subscribe, or if not, it's optional, but just to let you know that I was there during 9/11. Not there physically during the towers, but I was there with my mother, and here's a photo of me when this happened. So yeah, so see you guys later.